Hi all. Today we will see the theories of agriculture. This topic is important from the point of view of economic geography and uh, agriculture as well as locational analysis. So let's start. Today we will see few theories. In total, four theories that deals about how the location of agriculture is decided. So while deciding these theories or while deciding these locations in these theories, they are accounting for few parameters like transportation cost, how the market demand is there for the crops, and whether those are perishable, what is the nature of the hinterland, and all these parameters they are considering and giving the classification. So first theory is one Thünen's theory. So it was proposed in 1826. So the core concept of this theory is that the agriculture locations are divided in a concentric zonation model. Uh, so these zones are specifically dedicated to certain type of crops like the nearest zone. So these zones are concentrated around the central market or the central urban center, and the nearby land area is divided in concentric zones. So first zone is where the market demand for such goods is high. This the transportation cost is high, and these are kind of perishable products. So we can say dairy, uh, horticulture, flowers, and vegetables. So these are high in demand, and the cost for their transportation is also high, and these are also perishable. So the first zone will concentrate on that. Second zone will concentrate on uh, you know such products which are having high transportation cost, because those are heavy, bulky, and there is also high demand, but these are not necessarily perishable. So we can say that wood is there, similar kind of like any wood related items are there, so those will be grown in this second zone. Third zone is where most of the food grains are cultivated, because their transportation cost is comparatively lower, and these are also in consistent demand. So such a third zone will concentrate on that. And fourth zone is where the livestock will be grown, and pasture lands will be there. So these are extensive lands, and the cost of such lands will also be less, because these are far from the center. So this is how Van Thuen has proposed his model in various concentric zones. Second model is Ricardian's theory of rent. In this model, he proposed that the land use is proportional to the rent that is charged on such land. According to this land, productivity uh, is determining the land use. So if land is highly productive, and it is near to economic centers, so their demand will be high for such uh, lands. So at such high rent will also determine what kind of crops will be utilized over there. So this is what second theory says for theory of land, so given by the Ricardian. So if we see, Ricardian theories focus on land use, productivity, and economic rent. He argued that the fertility of land and proximity to market affect its rent. Land with higher fertility or closer proximity to market yields higher economic rent, as we said. This theory essentially introduces concept of differential rent arising from varying fertility of land and its impact on agricultural location. So fertility will primarily determine the land use. In contrast to Van Thien's model where market demand and the transportation cost. Third theory is locational marginality principle. So here the principle suggests that the less favorable locations for agriculture can be cultivated if price of the agricultural products and demands are sufficiently high. So suppose now in equilibrium, certain land use is already decided, and now for certain other product the demand is continuously increasing and their price is also increasing. In such cases, the low fertile land will also be utilized by using irrigation method or any other technology to grow such crops. So here market forces are dominant in determining how you know lands are used for various agricultural products. Fourth theory is isotropic plane assumption. So isotropic plane assumption says that the land is isotropic, it is homogeneous, it is flat land, and there is equal access to markets, and natural condition is everywhere is same. This simplifies the analysis of agricultural location by focusing solely on transportation cost and market access without accounting for variation in trend. So only the deciding factor here is how land will be used is based on transportation cost and market access, similar to one Thunen's. But in one Thunen's theory, there is specific focus on circular concentric zones. But in isotropic plane assumption theory, there is no such decided more locational pattern compared to one Thunen's theory. Now next theory is crop association and land capability classification. Here core concept is that the land use is depend upon its capacity or capability, because certain lands will support the agriculture and certain lands will not be supported. So we have to study what is the capability of land, and based on that we need to decide whether it is what kind of land use or what kind of crops or forestry needs to be done on such land. So there are, if you have studied, I think in land capability theory, this they are talking about the same concept, that we will decide the land into 8 different capability zones, and it will vary, these zones will vary based upon their slope, their fertility, and what kind of activities they support. Mainly three activities are there: one is agriculture, second is forestry, and third is for livestock ranching. So these are the 5 theories we discussed. So in conclusion, we can see that these theories help us to understand how different economic, social, and spatial factors decide the land use in agriculture. But the modern interpretation requires you know consideration of technological advancement and changes in market dynamics to fully understand the land use pattern. So thanks, this was the today's discussion based on land theories. If you like the video, please like the video and hit subscribe button to encourage more such videos. Thank you all.